Welcome to the Grow the Game podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Sparks. On today's episode, we have head coach of the Lakota West Firebirds and Cincinnati Sirens player, Brigit Reder. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking the time. I know it's a busy time of year with you getting back into the swing of things, right?
No kidding, yeah. So that's right. Busy but exciting, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get anybody who's going to have time with everything starting back up. I was like, I don't know if anybody's going to have even a minute to say, like, yeah, sure, I can talk with you.
Right.
But,
no,
I was
all
like,
good. Saturday afternoons are like the prime time. That's about the only window I've got, so it was good.
yeah, we have JV and varsity games out here in Indiana this afternoon.
Yep.
So it was
Okay.
like, let's try to squeeze in something.
Right.
But
We
yeah,
had our I coach at Lakota West too.
right.
So we got a scrimmage in last night. We've got our first regular season on Monday. So like I said, this is my brief moment, my brief window of availability.
Right. Are you guys playing just a lot of GMC games, or
We're allowed
do you have
to play kind of full schedule. So
Okay.
we were supposed to play like a CPS school, so Walnut Hills, but so that's right now the only one that's been canceled. Thank goodness.
Gotcha. That's good. That's good.
So,
yeah, hopefully you'll get the full season in. We're kind of in that like wait and see mode out here too. Like
right. Who knows?
the boys are all masked up and they won't go anywhere without them. Like
Yep.
my son's like, my son's like, I'm not taking this off. And I was like, okay, like you're not going to hear me argue with you. Like I get
it.
Yeah.
If that means we get through a season, keep it on as long as you want.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. We'll go ahead and start with the 30 questions.
All right.
If you're good to go. Yeah. You look nervous.
Fire away.
I promise they're not that bad. Yeah. All right. So the first one would be describe yourself in 3 words.
Ooh. Competitive. Driven. What's one for I like to have fun? Energetic. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So since you're from Cincinnati, the ultimate question is always Skyline or Gold Star, right?
Skyline, absolutely.
Okay. Your favorite fruit?
Watermelon.
And then favorite sport other than soccer?
Ooh, to play basketball, to watch football or basketball. You might get me either way.
Okay. So what about your favorite team in either of those sports?
I love watching Duke basketball. And then obviously I'm a big Buckeye fan, so basketball and football for them.
Okay. All right. What's the best compliment you've ever received?
The one I get most often is with the hair, like, oh my gosh, you've got great hair. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, I wish I had hair. So I totally understand that. I get that. All right. So your favorite Disney character?
Ooh. Favorite Disney princess, I'll go there.
Okay.
So Sleeping Beauty, Aurora, most don't know her name, but
right. Yeah, most do not know.
I'm a big Frozen fan, so I'm a big Elsa and Olaf.
Okay.
You gotta have laughter.
Yeah, for sure. Your favorite type of music?
I've got like the entire spectrum.
Me too. So
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with country.
What kind of music do you usually have here?
Oh, we got both kinds. We got country and western.
Country. That's like the go-to, especially for summertime.
Okay. All right. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube?
No, and it ticks me off, and I refuse to look at it.
Yeah, I get that. I can't either, but it's always a fun question to ask people because if somebody can, I'm like, do you have one?
Can you do it for me?
Can you do it? I want to see that. Would you rather speak every language or be able to communicate with animals?
Ooh. You know what? This is tough, but I would go speak every language.
Okay. All right. Do you play an instrument?
Piano.
Okay, cool.
Rusty.
Yeah, I can understand that. If you're not doing it on a regular basis, I get
Right.
that. I actually went to school for music ed, so
There you go. Okay.
yeah, so I totally understand that. Like not
Yep.
touching it for a while, it's definitely rusty.
Right.
Favorite band or artist?
Um, I'm also a big 80s rock fan, so
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go maybe some Poison or Def Leppard. They're a toss. They're always at the same. I mean, I always see them the same in concert, so I kind of got to
Okay.
mash them together there.
All right. Do you have a favorite EPL team?
Chelsea,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right. When are you most inspired as a coach?
I think it's usually when I see that kind of like light bulb moment with a player. Whether that's just something they pick up tactically finally, or there's just that shift in their game where like all cylinders start firing and the technical and tactical side all just kind of like married together. So I'd
Okay.
probably say that moment.
Okay. Yeah, I totally understand that. Your favorite color?
Probably actually kind of similar to this blue, so kind of like a tealish aqua blue.
Okay. All right. Do you prefer your coffee hot or cold?
More often than not, cold. I
Okay.
can't do a hot drink in the summer.
Okay. All right. Is it a pitch or a field?
Pitch.
Okay. That's always an interesting one because you get people that pause for a second and they're like, like, but you were right away with pitch. It's a
Yep.
pitch. Do you prefer to play at home or away?
Home. There's something special.
Okay. Your favorite food?
Ooh, this is tough. I'm like a pizza fiend. I can down some pizza.
Well, you're in a good profession to be a pizza.
That's true.
It's like as quick as possible. It's one of the quickest meals you can get. It's not at a drive-through, right? So
Right.
yeah, pizza's good. Favorite MLS side?
I'm gonna have to go with FC. I know we're struggling, but I also am a big lover of Seattle. So
Okay.
being in Seattle and playing there, I'm a big Sounders fan. So
All right. I can see that. At least you're holding with them. Like,
I'm trying.
yeah. Apple or Android?
Apple.
All right. Do you have a favorite NWSL team?
Oh, I would say the Courage, not because they've been running the tables, but a few friends who play for the Courage heard all but positives about the organization, so I got to go with them.
I've heard good things about their organization as well. So
Yeah.
All right. We're almost there. We're at like the 23rd question of 30. So not much more to go. But your favorite movie of all time?
Oof. Top Gun.
All right. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
As a coach, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Oof. I'm just a big effort person. Like, just if you're gonna be here, don't waste my time with the, half-tempered kind of stuff. Just it's all or nothing. Let's get some work done.
Cool. Yeah, I totally get that. I'm very, very similar in that regard.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not gonna ride a player too hard if they're giving me 100% effort all the time.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. What's your go-to pregame song? Either when you were playing or when you were a coach.
Yeah. It's kind of evolved over the years.
Right. Yeah, I figured as much, but that's why it's a cool
Right.
question because you're like, oh yeah, I used to listen to this, but now.
All right. I know it kind of like brings everything back in. Goodness. So It Girl by Jason Derulo was always on a warm-up CD or on a playlist.
Now, does he say his name in that song? Because he's like known for always saying his name in the middle of a song.
Right. I'm pretty sure it's like somewhere fading in the background as always.
Yeah, I can't remember in that one for sure or not, but I'm pretty sure he probably did.
Probably.
Oh man. All right. If you had a spirit animal, what would your spirit animal be?
I'm going to go two here because a land animal, I'd go a horse.
Okay.
A water animal, I'd go a dolphin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Why?
I've got
just-
way too much stuff to do, and I need to do it.
All right. I was not expecting that one. I was like, whoa, that's cool. And I had never thought of that. Yeah, like just get to and from places quick, I guess, that
Right.
way. That's a cool one. If your house was on fire, God forbid,
Yeah.
and you had to run back in and grab 2 things, what 2 things would you grab?
I'm going to go with my phone's already on me.
Yeah, that's
So,
usually a safe bet, right?
yeah. My dog, Jordy.
Okay.
And I would probably say like my journal Bible combination. There's a letter from my grandmother in there too. So like that's a nice little package I'll just take out with me. Dog and the combo.
Okay. All right. Dark or milk chocolate?
Dark.
Okay. All right. And then the last question, and this is kind of the kicker here. If you could give one piece of advice, just one piece of advice to a new coach who's just getting started, what would it be?
Be patient.
Okay.
Be patient and be gracious with yourself and with your team. It's a process.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks again to Brigit Reder for joining us on this week's podcast on the 30 for Thursday. We will have more with Brigit next week as we go into a deeper dive of her career and where she's going now. So check out OVPL social media for more content coming soon.